Alright guys, right now I'm on my way to my friend Caleb's house to do the comparison between the 2003 and 2007 G35 Coupes. Let's get it. Today I bring you something that I promised before, a comparison of the first year of the G35, the 2003, to the last year of the G35, the 2007. So on my right, we have the 2007 G35 Coupe Sport 6-speed manual transmission. On my left, your right, we have the 2003 6-speed manual transmission. And that does matter because there is a few differences. Side note, don't get an automatic in these cars. These are built for having the manual. It's a 6-speed, it's an awesome engine. It's a 3.5 liter V6, so it's big and you have 6 gears. And that's just awesome, owning a car that's manual, especially a 6-speed. And as you can see from right from the beginning, there is not a whole lot of differences. The couple years this car came out, they've changed a few things throughout the years, but as the car goes, they kept the majority of it the same. Let's get into it. Let's start at the front here. So the first thing I'm gonna mention is these grills, these air intakes down here. On this car, the 2007, there isn't a whole lot of difference here, but this is more of an angled, while if you look over at the 2003, we have more of a straight shot. These grill openings are larger, these ones are a little bit smaller, but other than that, they're just about the same. Also, while we're on the front of the cars, the grille is actually very similar between all the models. This is an aftermarket grille here, and this grille I just spray painted black, but other than that, all of them should be a silver metallic grille. There is a little bit of a design change between 2003 and 2007 in that grille, but it really looks very similar. Now we're gonna start talking about the rims. This on the 2007, these are the stock 2007 rims. It's a 10-spoke design. Obviously these are not the stock 2003. I think they improved the design into the 2007 a lot over the stock 2003 and 4 design rims. But one thing that the 2003 and 4 G35s have is the Brembo brake package. They only did that in 2003 and 2004. When they discontinued it in 2005 for the 5, 6, and 7, they just went to Infiniti's own brake design here. On the rear of the cars, the slight differences continue as the wing and the taillights are both a little different, so let's look at that. In the 2003, we can see we have this circular white reverse light here, and the brake light is flat across your 2 main lights there. As we go over to the 2007, our 2 main lights have a curvature to the taillight themselves. It's not flat. And as we go over to the reverse light, instead of a circular white, this is more of a small sharp edge design on the reverse light, and we also have a trunk pop button that opens the back. One of the easiest ways to distinguish is the rear wing. The rear wing on the 2003 comes out over the edge of the car. It goes out over the side of where the wing is connected and is overall larger than the smaller wing on the 2007. As you can see, it doesn't hang over the sides, doesn't hang over much over the back, and is overall a smaller design. Now to the inside of the car. The first noticeable difference is the clock, and your display up top is a little bit different than it is in the 2003, where this clock is actually down in the middle, separate from this area up here. Both the black and tan models do cover all of the years. This 2007 I'm in is the black interior, and the 2003 has the tan interior. Though that color is different, that doesn't really change between years. A few more differences here. The 2007 has this metal-esque piece that goes across the front. Down here in our seat controls, the 2007 has 4 different ways of moving your seat. The 2003 only has 1 of these adjustments here, and on this side for the passenger only has 1 adjustment, not 2. You'll notice the 2007 has a light and a microphone for your phone connection, which the 2003 does not have. Also, one thing that I like about the 2003 that the 2007 doesn't have is right here. And right here, there is a cigarette lighter and a cubby hole right there for putting all of your favorite things. Also right here on this ashtray, both of them come out like this, but the 2007 has this plug-in and not just a larger ashtray like the 2003 does. Also in the 2007, they moved your hazard button down low. Instead of being next to the ashtray, it's actually below it. As we go back through the center console, all of this is just about the same. The only other big difference is the screen setup is just a little bit different. The 2007 really just looks newer. The orange lights are a little bit more prominent. Alright, so now I'm in the 2003 and we're gonna go over those differences, the same differences back in this car, so you can see and compare the two. Starting off on the dash, the setup is just a little bit different, as I said before. Your fuel gauge is on the left here, where in the 2007 they moved it over to the right. As we look back, the steering wheel is pretty similar, other than the fact that it doesn't have phone connection. And then phone connection leads us to up here. We don't have that phone connection spot either. And then like we saw in the 2007, we have our seat controls here, but that one less here and one less here as well. So there's only one here and three here instead of four here and two here. Your hazard button is right here instead of lower, and your ashtray opens up larger without your plug-in there. We have our plug-in right there, which is a convenient spot, and we have another plug-in over here and that cubby on that side for your things again. Then up top, like we said, the clock is lower than the display up here. It's kind of between the two instead of an integrated part of the display up top. That metal piece isn't here either, but other than that, the cars are obviously very similar inside and outside as we look around. It's just like my car over there, the 2007, other than this is the tan interior instead of the black interior. The rest of the car from the inside just looks just about the same. A few little refinements on the home link system, but other than that, they're very similar cars. This center area with the heated seats and cup holders and compartment here are all the same as well. This 2003 model has obviously an aftermarket head unit, while mine still has the stock system, but both of these do have our Bose premium sound system. This is the 2007 here. This one has what's called the rev up engine, which comes on the 6-speed manual transmission G35s in 2006 and 7. The easiest way to tell is obviously a lot easier without the engine cover. I'm not going to show you the 2003 because the engine cover is still on, so we wouldn't even be able to see what I'm pointing out here. But right here, you see these two covers right here. This one is your intake timing belt, and this one is your exhaust timing belt. The G35s in 2003 and all the ones without the rev up engine only have this cover because they only have the belt for the timing of the intake. Even though this is one cover piece, the 2007 you can see has these two circular areas on it, while the 2003 and the ones without the up rev engine only have that one. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you to my friend Caleb here for letting us show off his 2003 G35. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you enjoyed it and learned something from it, hit that thumbs up button. If you have anything else that I may have missed or that you like about your G35, put that in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button, it helps me out a bunch. And as always guys, catch you on the flip.
That's okay, 'cause we winning, 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 winning. Living high dreams, just to fly with me. On plane, we can go around, picking many trees. If you wasn't picky, then now you...
This gay ass Mitsubishi got in between us.